Hello and welcome back to another podcast editing walkthrough. My name is SP and I'm from the GonnaGeek.com network. I also co-host a podcast called Better Podcasting that is meant just to help the hobby podcaster make their podcast better. I also host and produce a weekly podcast on the general Marvel universe called Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. that will come in to play later in this episode because, well, it's what we're going to be editing here. Now, I've been asked by multiple people how I edit, or can I teach them how to edit? So I created these videos to do just that. I stream them live on my Twitch channel, which you can find at twitch.tv/Stargate Pioneer. Then I upload these videos to my YouTube channel for a more permanent storage location so that they can be viewed. And that is the Stargate Pioneer Edit Walkthroughs video. I edit using Vegas Movie Studio 15.0 Platinum, and then Audacity. The process that I follow is I do the video edit. I export that video file as an audio file, as a FLAC audio file, which is a lossless file, and then I import that file into Audacity and finish the audio edit. Now, this is a basic editing walkthrough. It's not necessarily a lesson, but just like a video game walkthrough, what I will do is I'll describe things as I actually happen on them and perform the operations, and those can be lessons on their own. And hopefully I will put the time codes down below in the YouTube video. So if you have a particular thing you're looking at, go to the description and look at the time codes, and they should bring you to the important parts of this video. Now, in this video, as I alluded to before, I will be editing Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. and spoiler alert, in this episode, we will be discussing the Punisher episode 6 of season 1. So if you don't want to be spoiled on that, don't watch this video, specifically because we're going to be talking about it in the main segment as I edit it in this video. So watch the Punisher if you haven't already, come back, and then you wouldn't be spoiled. My status so far is I've uploaded all the tracks into Vegas Movie Studio, and I've started the video edit. And my editing philosophy is I mostly deconflict the audio in video land. So I'm minimizing that crosstalk or when two or more hosts are talking over each other. And I try to optimize the audio experience for the listener, remove things like audio ticks, coughs, crutch words like like, so, you know, microphone hits, desk bangs, keyboard strokes, that sort of thing. I'm trying to prioritize the content first. If the content is crap, I won't let it out there, but that's not usually the case. Then I prioritize the audio quality. So I'm trying to get the quality audio as I can from the original recording. The best place to get quality audio is when you originally record. After that, you're just making minor tweaks to it. And then I'm conscious of my listeners' time. So I'm trying to remove silences and just stuff that is unnecessary for the length of time, some transition words and stuff. I am constrained by my editing because I only have one video track to work with. And when you only have one video track and you do not want to make jump cuts, which is when the audio splices or when the video splices from one scene to the next or one frame to the next, I don't like that. So what I try to do is either leave that out and suffer through the audio with the video edit, or what I'll try to do is if there has been a video switch that has occurred, then I can go with that and edit those in. I have done that in the past videos, so you can see how to do that. And the bonus would be either if I was manually switching and noticed something along the way and then switch the scene so I could make that actual edit, that audio edit, without disrupting the video, or maybe I can throw in some sort of a swish, a video swish, that I can move from one scene to the next and still make that audio edit. Or I could have two camera angles, which I don't because we use YouTube Live and the automatic switching. So I'm kind of constrained by that. If you happen to have any questions, you can definitely ask in the Twitch live stream if you happen to be watching live, or if you're catching the YouTube video later, you can leave a comment down below when I post this. And when you do, I just ask that you leave a time code of the YouTube video of the question that you have so it can go forward to that point in the video and I could quickly see what you're talking about, and that will enable me to answer a better question or better answer to your question for you. And oftentimes I will actually make a whole new video for you if it's that much of a visual answer that I need to do. Also, if you have any suggestions on a better way to do things, please let me know. I am not a professionally trained audio engineer. Everything I've picked up, I have from other podcasters or other YouTube videos throughout the last 8 years that I've been podcasting. So let's take a look at what we are looking at right here. We are looking at Vegas Movie Studio and all the tracks. A quick rundown of them. Here is the OBS Studio captured video with the audio file, just a singular audio file, so everybody's on it, including the soundboard. And then we have the Hangout track, so that is me recording through my Mackie Pro FX 16V2 doing a mix minus, and I'm getting all the incoming sound from my co-hosts. My track is isolated to just me, and I'm recording on a Zoom H6 from the Mackie Mixer, by the way. And then Lauren is doing a mix minus, as is Haley and Michelle, to just isolate their own audio into their Zoom H5s. And then the last track that I'm multi-tracking is the soundboard, and that's the live sounds, which I then go ahead and change out in post to the original files, just to ensure that there's no degradation of the file. All right. With that, I'm going to start where I left off, and I keep track of that because I delete the soundboard file as it goes along. And I know that I'm starting with the stinger here into the main segment, which goes until 43 minutes. So I'm hoping to get through all of that, which is roughly 37 minutes or so. It's highly probable that I won't, but I'll get as far through it as I can right now. With that, without further ado, here we go. This week, we will be talking about the Punisher episode called The Judas Priest. And as a reminder, all 13 episodes of this season...
Judas Goat.
The Judas Goat. Judas Priest is a band.
Yep. I got it. It's been one of those days. I'm just going to restart.
Yeah.
So we are talking this week. This week, we will be talking... all right. All right. So this is going to be a fun thing. First of all, I did not have any outtakes when I started it off. I am definitely going to save this as an outtake, but I'm going to take it out of this. There's no reason to have it even in the video. Oh my gosh, Judas Priest. See, this is what happens when you're tired or you're sick or whatever. You have this sort of thing come up on you. Okay. I'm going to make sure that this is on. I've muted the bump, and this is how you actually render a little spot. You select the whole thing. What? I don't even know what that was. I'm going to select all of the audio to that point. And then I'm going to make movie. I'm going to save it to my hard drive. Advanced options. Went off to the side here. I'm going to do a FLAC audio file because that's it. And as the render options, I'm only doing the loop region. It's going to save in, wrong spot actually. So I got to navigate to the right spot. There we go. And I'm going to go outtakes 001. That's how I keep track of things. I think rarely have I had an outtake that goes more than 20 or so. So I never get to like 100, but I just do it to be safe. And then I am going to save. I'm going to cancel that because, no, I shouldn't have. There was another effect that I wanted to make sure I ran, but I'm not going to do that. And I still need to, rats. The same thing. Okay. No, I don't want to save it as an MP4. Oh. Man, I really hosed myself up there. All right. Folder Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know if that's the same folder or not. Yeah, it is. So I didn't have to do anything. Video edit. Outtakes. Is that 3 T's? Nope. Takes 2 or 1. And we're going to render it. This doesn't take long when it's only rendering the audio for 48 seconds. No big deal. And there we go. I'm just going to close it. So I've saved me making the mistake here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to, unfortunately, I can't select all tracks to the left. But what I can do is go frame by frame till I get to the point where it's the last moment that Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that track. I'm going to go up, and I've got to go all the way up to the top here. And I do that by clicking Shift and then the left mouse button and then drag it on up. I'm going to make a split there. So we've got that. And now I'm going to go to when I restart, which I think is after this. I'm just going to restart.
Yeah.
So we are talking. And since I'm just wanting to do the video split right here. Crap. It's on her. Good. I'm glad I said something there. Because then it automatically switched to me. Now I'm going to right click down here and I'm going to go select all after cursor. Now I'm going to do a split. I don't need to do the select all after cursor yet. And I'm going to, you know what? I didn't need to do that. I needed to do the trim start. And now I can select all after cursor. And I can move everything on over. All right. Now, in order to mask this jump cut, because that's what this is going to be, let me play it really quick. It's definitely going to be a jump cut. We are talking. Okay. Don't need the jump cut. So we'll do that by inserting the video track. And then we will insert the Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo here. Right, actually make it a little shorter. We'll go in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fade out over 15 frames, which is half a second. It makes a nice transition. I'm going to do it on this end too, so it won't look like there's a jar. It should be the same, but what I found, just like with the audio, you replace the audio in post. If you stream a graphic and then record it, it's degrading the quality of it. So it's going to look something like this, where it got a little bit darker, but because it was a gradual shift over, you probably won't recognize it unless you're looking at the final product and you're looking for exactly what I did here. So unfortunately, I am going to miss my first. I might have to redo this now that I know what's going on. No, I have to do this because the camera's not on me the whole time. We are talking this week about. We are talking this. And you know what? That's kind of jarring as it comes up, so I'm going to fade that in a little bit. See what that sounds like. We are talking. We are talking. Yep, that'll work. So that is how I'm hiding this edit. And I've forgotten all about the fact that I did that. So that made me laugh and cough too, because I'm still getting over a cold. Okay, here we go.
Discord and talk to us about Claire there.
And remember, Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a proud member of the GonnaGeek.com network.
We are indeed, and we're just going to jump on into the discussion. We are talking this week about the Punisher episode, The Judas Goat. And as a reminder, all 13 episodes of this season of The Punisher aired on Netflix or were presented on Netflix on November 17th, 2017. Just 1 week away from being 1 year old right now. Season 2
We're really on it, guys.
Is set to air in 2019, so we're still before the next season right now. Lauren, who directed this episode?
This episode was directed by Jeremy Webb, who has...
We are talking this week about the Punisher episode, The Judas Goat. And as a reminder, all 13 episodes of this season. I thought I heard something. Now I bet it's Haley, but I don't know. We'll see. We are talking this week about the Punisher episode, The Judas Goat. And as a reminder, all 13 episodes of this season of the Punisher aired on Netflix or were presented on Netflix on November 17th, 2017. Just 1 week away from being 1 year old right now. Season 2
We're really on it, guys.
Is set to air in 2019, so we're still before the next season right now. Lauren, who directed this episode?
This episode was directed by Jeremy Webb, who has 31 directing credits starting in 1997, including 2 episodes of Doctor Who, both very good episodes in my opinion.
Let's see. Track FX, Gmax. I'm at 12. Yeah, that's what I normally do for myself. Let's see what Lauren's at. Track FX. She's low. $24 is the maximum amount I can put in there. Nope, I don't need 24. Okay, let's see what that sounds like.
This episode was directed by Jeremy Webb, who has 31 directing credits starting in 1997, including 2 episodes of Doctor Who, both very good episodes in my opinion, 15 episodes of episodes in my opinion, 15 episodes in my opinion, 15
That tick is Haley's. And now it's gone.
2 episodes of Doctor Who, both very good episodes in my opinion, 15 episodes of Merlin, 2 of Downton Abbey, 2 of Atlantis, 1 of Madam's Secretary, 5 episodes of Masters of Sex, 5...
Oh. We're still on the all. Just getting rid of that crutch word.
Madam's Secretary, 5 episodes of Masters of Sex, 2 of Elementary, 7 of Turn, Washington Spies, 2 episodes of Punisher, this one, and 1 in the...
Another This is pretty typical for Lauren when she's reading from a list.
Episodes of Punisher, this one, and 1 in the upcoming season 2, 1 of Runaways, 1 of Legion, so we've talked about that before. He did chapter 16, and 2 of the upcoming Umbrella Academy, which I am so hyped for.
Once again, we will not hold Jeremy Webb responsible. That was a large tick. Now it's gone.
I'm so hyped for.
Once again, we will not hold Jeremy Webb responsible for the title of the episode of the Legion that he did. But you know, if you've been listening to Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. for Legion that he did, but you know, Legion that he did, but you know, well, I don't understand why Haley's stuff is not showing up. I'm assuming this is another Haley thing, but I heard it, but the output meter didn't recognize anything. And again, Legion that he did, but you know, if you've been listening to the Legion that he did, but you know, no, it wasn't her. The Legion that he did, but the Legion that he did, but that's me. The Legion that he did, but you know, the Legion that he did, but you know, if you've been listening to Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while, you know our opinion on the titles of the episode of Legion. Michelle, who wrote this episode of The Punisher?
This episode was written by Christine Boylan, has 10 writing credits starting in 2008. Credits include 6 episodes of Leverage, 1 Castle, 5 Once Upon a Time, 2 episodes of Constantine, 1 of The Punisher, and 2 of Cloak and Dagger. And remember, The Punisher is based on the Marvel Comics by Jerry Conway, John Romita Sr., and Ross Andrew.
This is another thing that I would love to be able to cut out in the video. I'm not going to be able to because there is no jump cut, and I don't really have a stinger other than that graphic that I edited in before. So I'm just going to leave this, but in the audio edit, I'm going to take it out.
John Romita Sr. and Ross Andrew.
I see, Michelle, why you wanted to take the writer this week because of the Constantine episodes involved.
Oh, I loved that show, but hey, Constantine is on Legends of Tomorrow now, so I get my Matt Ryan fix. I'm sort of happy.
It is a fun season of Legends of Tomorrow, totally different from what they've done in the past, but it's been fun so far. So if you haven't checked that out yet, go ahead and watch the show. It's on free, available on the CW app and the CW website, and then go listen to the Starling Tribune. We'll talk about it from time to time.
I need to catch up on it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We'll talk about it from time to time.
I need to catch up on it.
Yes, you do. It's fun. It's
It's really fun.
Yes, you do. It's fun. It's
really fun. I need to catch up on it.
Yes, you do. It's fun. It's
really fun.
it's fun. It's just thinking about how I'm going to edit this later. I'm probably going to just end it with "it's fun" and then cut over to Lauren in the audio edit. Sometimes I have to think ahead like that, and if you're just doing video, you don't have to worry about it. Yes, you do. It's fun. It's
really fun. There's so many shows and so little time.
This is one you need to get caught up on, because if you don't, I think
I saw the preview with the unicorn killing people at Woodstock, and I'm like, this is moving higher up on my priority list.
That was.
Did you see last season?
No.
Ooh.
Like I said,
that was.
Did you see last season?
No. Priority list.
Did you see last season?
No.
Ooh.
Like I said, I need to catch up.
Do it. Do it now.
Quit the
podcast. Go watch it.
I saw the thing with.
Do it now.
Quit the podcast.
Again, this is going to look a little bit weird, but it's going to make the audio edit easier later.
Do it.
And I even see that on there. I'm going to take that out.
Like I
Ooh.
said, I need to catch up.
Do it. Do it now. Quit the podcast. Go watch it.
I saw the thing with Denethor, and I know I need to catch up.
Yeah, you do. Lots of Bebo stuff that you've missed too.
Yes.
All right, so we'll get back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe over here with the Judas Goat. That's the title of this episode. So what's the meaning of that title, Haley?
Oh, there's a lot in there. Okay, so there's the goat, which is the
Judas Goat. That's the title of this episode. So what's the meaning of that title, Haley?
Oh, there's a lot in there. Okay, so there's the goat, which is the goat that he talked about that he had to doctor up all the time. And then obviously equating Frank to that goat, you know, somebody who's constantly to doctor up all the time. And then obviously equating Frank to that goat, you know, somebody who's constantly damaged and blown. Constantly damaged.
Trying to find where that tick is. It is in Lauren's track. Those output meters are definitely failing me. Whoa.
You know, somebody who's constantly obviously equating Frank to that goat, you know, somebody who's constantly damaged and blown up and has to be patched back together. And he says, you know, eventually the goat can't take it anymore and it just dies.
I heard some keyboard noise. I think that was from Lauren's track.
Damaged and blown up and has to be patched back together. And he says, you know, eventually the goat can't take it anymore and it just dies. And he's thinking the same thing's going to happen to Frank. And then Judas, betrayal. The end of the episode, we see that we've been betrayed, predictably, if you've watched any Marvel Netflix show in the past, by the rich white guy with the fancy suit.
Okay, I have
With the fancy suit.
Okay, we have a lot of stuff to talk about in this episode, and this use of the term Judas Goat is where I'm starting. So, a Judas Goat, I think. So, is where I'm starting. So, a Judas Goat, I think I mentioned it last week, is actually a term for a goat that lives at a slaughterhouse and is used to lead goats to like a slaughter. The goats will see, oh, hey, this goat is really calm and cool, and so we're just going to follow it. But the goat's calm and cool because it's kind of raised at the slaughterhouse. And so they're used to lead animals into specific pens, onto trucks. They're not really used so much in modern times. They're still used so much in modern times. They're still used in some places, but not widespread. And so, yeah, that is actually the term of a Judas goat. Judas goats are not the terms used for the medical goats. What he is talking about is actually this is an actual thing. This is the Goat Lab, aka the Brigade Combat Team.
Okay, with that, I'd wanted to get further tonight, but I'm not going to. And I've got an early morning tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is check this here.
Is the Goat Lab, aka.
Okay. So that's it. That's all the further I got tonight. I'll have to do more tomorrow. I'm going to save this. So that was the first 10-minute or 5 minutes of the actual main topic conversation on Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 262. Next time I will go through more of it, hopefully all of it, but we'll see. If you happen to have a question, go ahead and ask in the YouTube comments down below, and I will definitely answer them. If you could leave a time code to the actual point in the YouTube video, I would appreciate that. So again, my name is SP from Better Podcasting. You can catch me on Twitter at Stargate Pioneer. You can email me, stargatepioneer@gonnageek.com, or you can join our Discord server and ask away to not just me, but many people there. And you can get that at gonnageek.com/Discord. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like videos like this and want to see more, go ahead and hit the like button on the YouTube video and subscribe. We'll see you all next time. Bye.